My name's Luke Gibson and I'm the campaign coordinator of the People's Vaccine Alliance. The People's Vaccine Alliance is campaigning for a COVID-19 vaccine for everyone, everywhere, which is free at the point of use. We believe that we must have a people's vaccine, not a profit vaccine. We support the World Health Organization's equitable allocation framework, which prioritises the groups to be vaccinated first as health and care workers, people over the age of 60, and all of those who have chronic conditions. The vaccine should be distributed according to need rather than being auctioned off to the highest bidder. This is a global pandemic that requires an unprecedented global response. We have seen the virus spread across the world at a terrifying speed. Our best chance of all staying safe is to ensure a COVID-19 vaccine is available for all. This will only be possible if pharmaceutical corporations allow vaccines and treatments to be produced as widely as possible by sharing the science, technology and know-how behind their vaccines. This means we can manufacture doses in vast numbers in multiple places. No single pharmaceutical corporation will ever be able to make enough vaccine doses quickly enough for everyone who needs one. People could be waiting for access for years or may never get one. If history has taught us anything, it is that pharmaceutical corporations create and protect monopolies in order to maximise profits, instead of improving public health. We have seen this with vital medicines for illnesses like HIV or cancer that have been priced far out of reach for most people. Such practices artificially inflate the price of vaccines and so ensure that only the wealthiest countries can afford them, pushing poorer countries to the back of the queue. We released some new statistics in December which pointed out that 9 out of 10 people in poor countries are due to miss out on a COVID vaccine next year. So we need to ensure that this vaccine is getting to everyone, everywhere. There's now a growing movement calling for a people's vaccine. Its members include humanitarian health organisations, past and present world leaders, health experts, faith leaders and economists. We're all calling on governments and pharmaceutical corporations to do the following. Firstly, they must prevent monopolies on vaccine and treatment production by making public funding for research and development conditional on research institutions and pharmaceutical companies freely sharing the science, technology and know-how behind their vaccines. The World Health Organization's COVID-19 Technology Access Pool, otherwise known as CTAP, provides a mechanism for such sharing. The pool can promote technology transfer and make sure that everyone gets access to a vaccine. Secondly, we must ensure affordable prices. Pricing must be transparent and based on the cost of research, development and manufacturing, as well as taking into account vast amounts of public funding that's gone into many of these vaccines. Thirdly, there must be a fair allocation of the vaccine, which prioritises health workers and other at-risk groups in all countries. In-country vaccination programmes should include marginalised groups such as refugees, prisoners, people living in slums and other crowded housing conditions. The allocation between and within countries should be based on need and not ability to pay. Finally, there must be the full participation of governments in developing countries as well as civil society in North and South in decision-making fora about the vaccines. Thanks for listening and we hope you support the campaign for a people's vaccine for everyone, everywhere.